Welcome to Chapter 2, all about forms. In this video, we will introduce you to what forms are, and over the next few lessons, we will cover the principles of what makes a good form and go into more detail about the different types of questions you can ask in a form. In this video, we will look over what we will do in this course, get a quick intro into what forms are, then we will meet Anton, the service requester, and Tim the admin, and follow Tim the admin as he makes a form, and finally let you know what to do next. First, let's see what the course entails. What you see now is a roadmap for this course. Each step is an integral part of building up a custom service catalog for your clients. In this chapter, we take the first step and make a form. This is a diagram of the service catalog ecosystem. It is made up of many elements which you build and attach together to give your clients their own set of services that they can request to help them solve their issues. You will learn about the other elements in later chapters, but for now we will learn about the core of the service catalog, the form. Forms are a bunch of prepackaged questions that help tech agents from the service organization to gather information about particular issues that service requesters from the customer organization have. There are many common tech issues that a business will face, like when the servers are down or when a computer breaks. You can predict these types of common issues based on the business practices of the customer organization and design forms for each issue that ask the service requester about the details of the problem. This is so that the tech agent has all the necessary information to help them solve that issue more efficiently without having to navigate through unnecessary details. Let's introduce you to an example. Let's meet Anton, a service requester, and Tim, an admin of the service organization.
Hey there. My name is Anton. I am a designer at a company called Thirsty Designs. I have an important meeting online coming up on Wednesday next week and I lost my headset. I need a new pair of headphones for this meeting. Fortunately, we have just signed on to an organization called Reservoir Tech that helps us with tech issues, and they use Desk Director to deal with our tickets and customize our user portal. When I have a tech issue like this, I will log on to my client portal and see if there is an item on the service catalog that can help me to get a new pair of headphones.
Hello, my name is Tim. I am a manager at a tech service company called Reservoir Tech. I have noticed that we have been getting requests for new peripherals like headphones, mice and keyboards from some of our customer organizations. But we do not have a dedicated form and request type item for this type of service request. Follow me as I make a form dedicated to requesting a new peripheral, whether it is a headset, mouse, keyboard, or something else. We have just signed on a new customer organization, a company called Thirsty Designs. I will need to customize for them a service catalog of request types that match their business practices, and I will definitely be adding this request type for new peripherals to their service catalog. This is also a great opportunity to show you how to build your own service catalog for your customer organizations. Follow along with me as I first build a form in this chapter, and then show you how to build the rest of a service catalog in later chapters. Let's build this form for requests for new peripherals. The first step is to open the browser to the Desk Director admin portal and click Forms, which can be found under the Portal tab. We will click New Form to make a new form and click in the text box to give it a name. We'll call this form, I need a new peripheral. I can click in the second text box to give the form a description. This helps when you have made several forms, and you can give yourself more information about what this particular form contains, and to help distinguish it from the other forms. As it is a form for requesting new peripherals, I'll type Request New Peripherals and click Add Tag to add a tag, which will make searching for this form even easier. I'll tag it as Forms Practice. This helps for easier searching. Click to use the tag. Click Save. Awesome. Before we get to creating the form, let's talk about sections. You will automatically be led to adding questions to the base section of the form. This basically means the first page of the form. If you have many questions to ask about an issue, rather than have your service requester scroll down a long list of questions, you can break it down into sections where they click a Next button to lead them to a subsequent page of questions. For this form, we will be only asking the service requester 10 questions, which will comfortably fit on one page. So we only need to add questions to the base section, and there is no need to click to add further sections for further pages of questions. Now let's get to adding our questions. I'll click Add New Question. Our first question will be to ask the service requester for their name. As a name question would require an answer with text, the relevant question type is a text type question. Let's click on Text to add a text type question. Click on the text box and let's title this question Name. click on the next text box to enter a subtitle to give more information on what should be entered as an answer to that question or as an example. For example, type e.g. name. Click Preview to see how the question would appear for the service requester. Nice. Looks good. Let's move on. Toggle the required setting to make the question necessary to answer before the service requester submits the form, i.e. they must answer this question before submitting their ticket. Now let's collect an email from the service requester just in case we need to contact them via email. Click Add New Question. The email type question allows verification that what is answered in the answer text box is a valid email address. Click on Email. Title the question as Email and click Required. Now let's find out which department of the customer organization the service requester is a part of. To make it easier to locate them when we need to deliver their new peripheral, click Add New Question. Thirsty Designs is a small company. There are only 3 departments for the service requester to choose from: HR, Design, and Management. This question will be a choice type question. Click Choice. Title the question Department. Let's name our options HR and Design. We need to add one more department, Management. I'll click Add Option and name our final option Management, and click Required to make this a required question to answer. You can either make multi-choice questions appear in the standard bubble selection format or as a drop-down list. Let's toggle the drop-down list setting. Now let's make a question that asks the service requester which type of peripheral they want. Click Add New Question. We'll make it a choice type question and call it Peripheral Type. Let's name the first option Mouse and the second option Keyboard. We need to add other options like a headset, so click Add Option. Name this option Headset. It's always useful to include an other option when the list of options is not 100% closed, like the department question, where we know there only are 3 departments. Click Add Other to add an other option. Some service requesters might need more than one new peripheral. Let's enable the multiple answers setting to toggle on the ability to select more than one option in this multi-choice question. Let's also make this a required question. Let's find out next if they prefer their peripherals wired or wireless. Click Add New Question and click Choice. We'll title the question Wireless or Wired Preference and name the options Wireless and Wired. Let's add an option for either and click Required. Let's create a question that asks when the service requester needs their peripheral by. Click Add New Question. This will require a date type question, which can be found by clicking the 3 dots. There it is. Click Date. We'll title this question Date Needed By and make it required. Let's add a question that asks the service requester whether they need any specific requirements for their peripherals to be compatible with their setup. Click Add New Question, and this will be a text type question. We'll title the question Compatibility Specifications, Operating System, Connectivity Ports, etc. and make it required. Only a few more to go. Let's ask if the service requester has any preferred brands they want to purchase. Click Add New Question and make it text type. We'll title the question Preferred Brands, if any, as this is a matter of preference and not integral to the solving of the issue. This question does not need to toggle the required setting. Now let's gauge the service requester's budget limit for the purchase of a new peripheral and click Add New Question. This will be a number, so let's find the number type question. It will be under the extended menu, so click the 3 dots. Click Number. We'll title the question Any Budget Limitations. Let's instruct the service requester to enter a number into the text box if there happens to be a budget limitation. Click on the subtitle text box and type Enter a Number. To instruct the service requester to enter only a number, as this number type question will only accept a number entry as a valid answer. Awesome. With these questions, we can capture all the necessary information to carry out the purchase of a new peripheral for the service requester. In case we have missed anything, let's add an Anything Else question. Click Add New Question and make it text type. Title the question Anything Else? Now that we are done designing our form, let's click Save to save all the questions. Amazing! We just made a form for service requesters wanting new peripherals. Great job for following along.
Awesome! You just saw Tim design a whole form to capture information about a request from a client for new peripherals. It should be clear now that forms help to efficiently communicate information to the tech agents about any service request, so the job is done as quickly and as accurately as possible. Now it's time to try it again, clicking for yourself in the iRod lesson, and then try it yourself in your own demo admin portal. But it doesn't end there. We will then show you how to actually get the form to show up in the customer organization service catalog by making something called a request type item in the next chapter.